this is low light, so y'all are so not gonna be able to see this. This is like gonna be, I don't know, I kind of look like a shadowy situation. But listen, you ain't got to see me for this one. You just need to be able to hear it, guys. So listen, I was coming from Bible study tonight, right? And let me get this disclaimer, because I don't have to give it, but I'm gonna give it. That when I talk, most of the time when I talk, I'm talking from experience, okay? Because I find that when I'm real with me, which is sometimes one of the hardest person to be real with, it indirectly gives other people the liberty to be real with themselves, okay? And not that I go around saying I keep it 100, I keep it 100, I'm real. No. But I'm saying, for the purposes of these videos, I try my best to be very honest, okay, without being without being rude or coming out the wrong way. But anyway, so check this out. So I went to Bible study tonight, right? And what I have found out is that I love ministry, okay? I love ministry, and I love everything about God and about his people and about serving and about blessings and worship and just all of that good old stuff, all right? But it's not always peaches and cream. And because I do it, I go. Sometimes I have been the victim of falling into just becoming locked into it just being routine. Me going just because it's Wednesday, that's Bible study, that's prayer, we're going. But today, I don't know, I had got to the point where I was like, T, you come from good word, you get good word, you get good rhema. Your overseer spend time with the Lord. You're not getting no day old water old stuff. It's time, and what it's like to prepare for God to prepare you to stand before the people. So go in there with a spirit of expectation. And I did. Today I went in there with a spirit of expectation, and it was something serious up in there. It was so serious. And when I came in with a spirit of expectation, God was able to minister to me. That's deep. And we live in a world right now where it's so political. People want to say the politically correct thing because they don't want to be taken out of context, or they don't want nobody to take them the wrong way. And I get it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, we are in a situation right now where we really need to be very upfront, very honest, and very real about what's going on. And the truth of the matter is that we do a lot of things in ministry out of repetition, just because. And God is not checking for that. God is not checking for that. He wants us to be caught up, wrapped up, entangled up in what we're doing, to the point where when we begin to serve, when we begin to stand in representation on his behalf, we are doing it with the spirit of expectation that these people will receive, that they will catch on, that it's going forth, and that it's going to be planted on good ground, because it's not about us. Us being in the church, and we come in, we get it, and we get it so that we can take it and go back out. We have brothers and sisters that for real need to hear this, and don't get me wrong, we need to be ministered to as well. When I say we, if you in leadership, if you in church, if you a Christian, if you a child of the King, if you all of that other old good old stuff, you know what I'm saying? We need the encouragement, and that's why we go. We go to get, fed and filled up and built up and all that good old stuff like that. But guys, we have got to start believing and taking God at his word and knowing that it is true. So I don't know what the scripture is, and I'm gonna have to come back with it later on, right? But my pastor had read this scripture, and in essence what he was saying was the guy went from just operating and doing what he was doing to believing and knowing that God was in the midst of what he was doing. When we get to the point that it's no longer I'm just doing it just because I know it's right, but I know in my know, like grandmama say, I know in my know, I believe God, I believe God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that I can think or imagine. When that goes from, like my pastor says, from the pages to practice to proof. Did y'all get that? Now that right there is preach, baby. When you go from the pages to practice to proof, baby, that's when things get rolling. And God really begins to get the glory, because it says one plant, one water, but God is the one to give the increase. Yo, it is not about us. And today I was so godly excited. And yes, I did. I said I was godly excited. I was excited to be up in Bible study. I was excited to be in prayer. You know, I was excited about it, and I was glad that I came in with a spirit of expectation. I wanted it. I wanted to hear a word from the Lord. So, guys, I'm not going to prolong it, but you know what? I would love to see my timeline flooded with more things, more experiences that people are having in ministry. Because you know what? I'm not going to sit up here and tell nobody not to believe or to believe, okay? But what I will do is tell you what I have experienced. What I will do is tell you how good God has been to me, and how me taking on my spirit of expectation and believing God and taking him at his word, how that has kept saving, transforming my family life. Now that I will do for you. So guys, I just challenge us today to stop being mediocre. Stop being these mediocre rinky-dink come into church Christians. Stop being, we gonna call ourselves the kings and queens of, and the children of God. Yo, we need to start taking ownership, taking up kingship around here, and really moving. And as I'm doing this video, this is really, I'm ministering to myself right now. You know, Taria, stop being afraid. Stop being scared, because there are things and gifts inside of you that are meant for the nations, baby girl. So quit holding down on that. Don't you ever dim your light so that somebody else can feel bright. Never, ever do we do that. All right, guys, till next time.